Hey developers, welcome back to Full Stack Advanced. In this video, we would learn how to create an animated circular progress bar using React, and we're going to style with CSS in just minutes. So this is perfect for things like skills indicator, file upload, goal tracking, and more. So we're going to be building this today, and you're going to learn how to build this simple progress bar using React. So let's get started. So you're going to open your code editor, and then I'm using VS Code. Then we're going to navigate to terminal, click on new terminal. We're going to be creating a project folder and the terminal. I would use git bash for my terminal. So right here on the terminal, you change your directory to your desktop. I have a folder where I create the 30 days of code. So I'm going to change my directory so that I can create the project folder in the 30 days code folder. So now we're going to run this command, npm create vit at latest. Then the name of the project is circular progress bar template react. Then press enter. We're going to change directory to the project folder circular. Okay. Then we're going to install React dependencies, npm install. Then press enter as well. Ensure you're connected to the internet when you're doing this. So now you're going to type code, then press space full stop. Then you're going to press enter. This is going to open our project folder in a new window in VS Code. As you can see, this is another window here. So I'm going to close the previous one and I'm going to expand this. Okay, you can see here that we have circular progress bar. So let me just expand this a little bit so you can see it clearly. Now we have everything here. Okay, our source folder, every other thing is here. Now navigate to the terminal, click on new terminal. And let's view our default React app in our local browser. So you're going to type in npm run dev, then you press enter. Okay, now you're going to get the link. So we've started our server now and we should see the default React app. Okay, so this is our default React app. The counter is working. Now let's try and make it change right here. Let me make it change. So I'm going to type in this. Okay, let's see. All right, you can see it here. Subscribe to my channel. This is a reminder for you to subscribe to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like, share, and also drop a comment on what you want me to build next. So now let's do some cleanup. Let's clean up this default React app so that we can build our progress bar. So right here, Control A, then backspace. Then I'm going to use this keyword ReactJS. Okay, so this is to create React snippets. For you to use that shortcut, you need to have this extension installed. EX7 React Redux React Native extension. Okay, do well to install the extension. Next, we're going to delete our app.css. Then for our index.css, Control A, we're going to delete it all. Now in our source folder, we're going to create a new folder, and that is for our circular progress bar. And in the folder, we're going to create two files, the JSX and CSS file. So circular progress bar.jsx. Another file, circular progress bar.css. Okay, so right here in the JSX file, ReactJS, to create React snippets. Okay. And right here in our app, this is what we should see currently, just this app. So now we can now start doing the main work. So first off, we need our title, an h2 tag, circular progress bar. This is the title. I'm just going to add space to this. Then in here, we're going to render the circular progress bar component. Okay, so we're going to have circular progress bar. Okay, so we're going to start with the percentage first. So we need to create a state variable that is going to hold the value of our percent and a setter function that is going to update the percentage. That means it's going to track the progress from 0 to 100%. So I'm going to create a state variable and a setter function for that. percent, setter function, set percent, use state. By default, we're going to set the value of the state variable to 0. So by default, it's going to be 0%. Then the next thing we need to do is to use effect to run after the component mount. So I'm just going to use effect here. And in our use effect, we're going to create a function. And the job of the function is to create an interval that runs every 50 milliseconds. So I'm going to name the function interval. Function interval will be equal to set interval. And right here, we'll create our function. So inside this function, we need to update the percent by increasing it by 1 each time the component mounts. But it must stop at 100% to prevent overflow. So that means that we'll use the set percent setter function to update the percentage. That means to add 1 to the percentage as long as the current percentage is less than 100. So this is basically what I'm saying. We're using set percent. Then we'll pass the previous value, which is also going to serve as the current value that we want to update. Then we're going to check if the previous value, we use the ternary operator to check. If the previous value is less than 100, then we're going to increase the value by 1 each time the component mounts. Otherwise, we should leave it at 100. Okay. And right here, we're going to pass 50 because the job of this function is to create an interval that runs every 50 milliseconds. After this, we're now going to clean up the interval when the components unmount. So we're going to return. We use clear interval. And we're going to pass our interval, which is the function that we created. And also, we're going to pass an empty dependency array, which means that this effect runs only once on mount. Okay, so this is for percentage. Let me just reduce this. So we have this for the percentage. We have the function already that is running the interval as well. And right here in the circular progress bar component, we're going to set the percentage to %, the state variable that is holding the current percentage. So we're passing the current percentage here as props. Now let's create the circular progress bar itself. We've already worked on the percentage here in our app.jsx. Now to the progress bar. So right here in the circular bar JSX file, we're going to pass percentage as the parameter. Then we'll start by getting the radius. We'll set the radius of the circle for the progress bar. So we're going to have const radius. We'll set the radius to 60. Also, we're going to set the stroke, const stroke to 10, which is going to be the thickness of the stroke. Then we're going to set the radius inside the view box. So we're basically doing this because we want to adjust the radius so the stroke is inside the view box. So right here, const, I'm going to name that normalize radius. We'll set that to radius minus stroke times 0.5. Then we're going to get the total circumference of the circle. So we'll have a variable that will store that as well. To be equal to 2 times, we use the math function, math.py multiplied by the normalized radius, which is the adjustment radius, so the stroke is inside the view box. Then the next thing we need to set is the stroke offset. We need to calculate the stroke offset based on the percentage. We're calculating how much of the circle should be filled based on percentage. So we're going to have const stroke dash offset, and that will be equal to circumference minus percentage over 100 Then we're going to multiply it by circumference. So now that we have all our values, we can now start designing our progress bar itself, the circular progress bar. So we're going to use SVG. So right here, SVG. We'll have the background circle and we're going to have the foreground, which is the progress. So inside the SVG, which is what is representing our progress, we're going to set the height. So radius multiplied by 2. Also, we'll set the width, radius multiplied by 2 as well. Then I'll give this a class name of circular progress. And close this. So inside this SVG, we're going to have the background circle and the foreground. So here I'm going to use the circle tag. Inside the circle tag, we'll set the color of the stroke. So this color code, fill, will be transparent. Then we'll have the stroke width, which is going to have the same size with the stroke. Then the radius, we're going to set it to the normalized radius. Then the center X would be the radius. We'll set it with the radius. The center Y as well will be the same size with the radius. Then the foreground, we'll create another circle tag. This is a self-closing tag. So we'll set the stroke as well. The stroke color to this color. And then fill will be transparent as well. The stroke width, we'll set it to stroke line curve. We'll take round. Then the stroke dash array, I'm going to set it to circumference. Then the stroke dash offset, we're going to set it to stroke dash offset. Then the radius, we'll set it to normalized radius. And the center X, we'll take radius as well. Center Y, we'll take radius. Then we're going to have a class name. And I'll give this progress circle. This is really long, so we're just going to cut from here, press enter, still the same thing. Then after the SVG, we're going to have our center text. So I'll create a div tag with the class name of progress text. And right here, the progress text is going to take the percentage, which is within the current percent value. So right now, this is what we have. So we're going to style it now so that it's going to look like this. Okay. So we're going to import our CSS file into our JSX file. I'm going to import circular progress bar. It's going to be in quotes. Okay. So // circular progress bar. So now let's style. We'll start by styling this. For this div tag, I'm going to give it a class name. And the class name is going to be circular wrapper. So I'm going to copy this and paste it right here. And display here, we'll set this to flex. Justify contents at the center. Align items center as well. Position will be relative. We'll set the width to 140 pixels. The height as well will be 140 pixels. Margin will be 2 rem also. Then we have the circular progress for the SVG. Transform. We'll rotate it minus 90 degree. Then we're going to have, we'll style this as well. We're going to style the foreground, which has this class name, progress cycle. I'm going to paste it right here. Transition will be stroke dash offset 0.6 seconds is out. Then we have the progress text, which is the percentage. The position of this will be absolute. We'll set the font size to 1.5 rem. The font width will be bold, and the color, the text color, we'll take this color code. Okay, so we should have this now. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is supposed to be .css. I missed that. Okay, if we reload this, it's exactly like this. Okay, so we need to place this circular progress bar text at the center. So we'll head back here to app.jsx, and right here, I'm going to use inline styling. Text align at the center, comma, we'll set a padding of 2 rem. Okay, now the text should be at the center and everything should be working perfectly well. Okay, so this is our very simple and minimal progress bar, a circular progress bar. So in this project, you've learned to pass props and you've learned to use state variable as well. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, drop a comment on what you want me to build next. See you on the next one.